残酷な天使のように少年よ神話になれ青い風が今胸のドアを叩いても私だけをただ見つめて微笑んでるあなたそっとくれるもの求めることに夢中で運命さえまだ知らない痛いけな瞳だけどいつか気づくでしょうその背中には未来目指すための羽があること残酷な天使の手で窓辺からやがて飛び立つほっと走る熱いパトスで思い出を裏切るならこの空を抱いて輝く少年よ神話にな
Hello, I'm Kyle the Otaku Husband. Welcome to Manga Talk Mini. Well, we won't do these too often, but this is just little mini stuff. So, like, we talk about random stuff about manga or manga news or just current manga that we're reading beyond the podcast that might be in there on the podcast later on. I'm Kyle the Otaku Husband.
And I'm Matt.
And, well, Matt, I want to know, what manga are you currently reading besides the manga that we read for the podcast?
Currently, I am reading D. Gray Man.
Yeah.
Up to date with that as much as I can. Which is just, it's annoying because it goes on hiatus for so long.
I know.
But yeah, I'm keeping up with D. Gray Man, and I've also been keeping up with My Hero Academia. Those are that I read currently.
Okay. That's cool, because here, I got some manga I want to recommend you and the audience here of the 7 people of audience that we have.
Don't worry, man. It'll grow. It'll get big. Don't worry.
Yeah, nah. I'm just making jokes. Jokes.
Yeah. What do you got for me? Lay it on me.
Okay, well, I'm going to recommend One Piece because One Piece is the manga it's the one that started it for me.
Okay.
One Piece.
I mean, I haven't read the manga, but the anime and One Piece is good.
Really good.
Yeah.
The manga is real. The manga is even better in most cases for One Piece. And I have to say, One Piece is the reason I got into manga. And yeah, I can't recommend this manga enough because like it had a very bad start in the West, I will say.
Yeah.
It had a really rocky start in the West because of the 4Kids English dub of the anime.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Yeah. But like One Piece, always a good recommend. And here's one that I want to recommend a lot, which is I don't hear enough people talking about, is Baystars. There's a lot of people talking about, not enough people, I think. Baystars is in Weekly Shonen Champion, which Champion is my other manga magazine I read, because I normally read whatever Weekly Shonen Jump kind of craps out, and I'll love it no matter what. But I'm with other manga magazines, I'm a little more picky about. I might like certain things from certain creators, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if they're in, and I usually follow certain creators, you know what I mean, and see what their work is. And my rule is for a manga magazine is for me to buy a physical issue, not just buy like tankobons of whatever random manga that's in it, and just read the tankobons and actually keep up with it. When releases come out and stuff.
Yeah.
I have to read at least more than 3 manga, I would say. 2 to 3 manga, more than 2 or 3 in there. That'll be the worth of me justifying buying the magazine.
Okay.
Yeah, spending money on actually buying a physical issue of the magazine whenever I can get my hands on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I really would want to recommend you. It's not like, yeah, at first when you see anthropomorphic animals, you know what I mean, living in like an American style Japan, you know what I mean, you think like, no, this is like furry trash, but like at first you would think that, but no, it's not. It's really good story about the hardships between like carnivores and herbivores, and like it's very dramatic, but also has some good moments, like good fights in it too, with Legosi, who's like this who the main character is a gray wolf, and he falls in love with a white with a rabbit named Haru. And he's trying to justify himself, like, okay, like, this is not just primal hunger instinct, this is actual love, you know what I mean? And it goes through the whole thing with every character, like, and it talks about interspecies relationships and stuff like that. Too, like, there is animal hybrids, like, because Legosi, the main spoiler alert for anybody who hasn't read this, but the wolf, the main character, Legosi, he's part Komodo dragon as well.
He's a wolf Komodo dragon. Okay.
Yeah. But he looks fully like a gray wolf. But his grandfather is a Komodo dragon.
Yeah.
The only thing he's inherited of that is the tolerance to poison.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's the only thing he's inherited from that. But anyways, it's a really good manga, and I recommend you reading it. Like, that's something that you have to read.
Okay. I can give it a look.
Yeah, and the anime adaptation is coming out very soon. Next month, actually. The anime adaptation. And from what I'm hearing, that it's going to be in CG.
Okay.
But here's the thing. Since the characters are not human, they're animals and stuff, and the artwork is a little rough, it might work for this type of series. You know?
Yeah.
It might work out that way. It might work. The CGI would work. And from what I saw, it doesn't look like how bad Berserk 2016 and 17 was. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It actually looks good. And the creator, Paru Itagaki, is the daughter of the creator of the Baki franchise.
Okay.
Yeah. I just saw that it was just announced this week that Paru Itagaki, creator of Stars, is also the daughter of the creator of Baki, the grappler, you know?
Yeah.
So, and that's interesting. And they're both in the same magazine. Weekly Shonen Champion. The current iteration of Baki and Stars. It's just like, it's kind of a weird it's kind of this weird like father-daughter path. Okay. I always thought that was really interesting. Currently it has 15 the manga currently has 15 volumes.
Okay.
Currently. So that's one I'm going to recommend. Another one I'm going to recommend from my list here that I got. And, let's see. Another one I've been trying to talk you into is reading Dr. Stone.
Yes, I have the anime, but it is on my recommendation list whenever I go to watch it, and well, in general, and I know I know it's good. I just have not actually taken the time to look into it.
Yeah, I really this is probably one of Jump's biggest surprise hits, I think. Because Jump has like a thing for canceling manga way too early due to because how a lot of these weekly and monthly magazines run, it's kind of a popularity contest in a sense. Readers and fans can send in their votes on which manga places higher and places higher in the rankings and stuff.
Yeah,
and it generally shows which manga that people like. You know.
Yeah.
It gauges their reaction. And this one, when it first came out back in I have to say 2017. Yeah, 2017. I was praying for this not to get canceled.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's really good. I mean, being in a post-apocalyptic world where it all went back to the Stone Age, you know what I mean? And have to recreate the world with one person who knows almost every science in the book. You know? Every bit of science, yeah, I mean, it's just amazing.
Yeah.
And the anime adaptation is great, too. Even my wife, who doesn't really like anime or watch anime too much, even liked it. You know?
I can give it a look-see.
Yeah, you should. You should. It's really good. Let's see now. I'm gonna go on to the next manga I want to recommend to you. Let's see. In my big old list. Oh, here's one. This one's a more recent manga in Jump called Jujutsu Kaisen. It's kind of Bleach-esque. I will admit. It's a little Bleach-esque, but it's still good.
Okay.
A main character, Yuji, is a high school student that is ultra talented in track and field, but all of a sudden he has to when these people are trying to steal this demon hand thing, and he swallows it, and powers of that demon kind of manifest through him.
Oh.
Yeah, but it's pretty good.
Is this another manga written myself, but another buddy of mine had explained to me. It was something I think it was was it about goblins or something? The main character ate things, and everything he ate gave him powers depending on whatever. Is this something similar to that?
No. He just ate the one thing. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean.
Okay.
Yeah, no, no, he actually just ate the one thing, and now he has he kind of has another alternate personality living in him now. type of deal. Because that's
Okay.
well, like because
He ate a spirit.
well he ate the spirit thing's hand, like because it was a real physical hand, or it was like the finger of it or something like that. He ate it just to keep it away from other demons, because if other demons would have gotten it, it would resurrect this evil demon.
Okay.
Type of thing. But like it's really good. I do recommend that. It's so far it hasn't gotten canceled. So like it might get on track to have an anime adaptation. Because it's gone past now, it's getting past 6 volumes. So so it seems like it might get past an anime adaptation. At least get to an anime adaptation. And let's see. I might recommend you 2 more manga to read out of my list for the time being. Rokudo no Onna-tachi.
Rokudo no
Onna-tachi. It's
Okay.
it's about a boy named Tosuke Rokudo. He goes to a school full of like that really full of delinquents and stuff, and him and his friends get bullied and picked on a lot. And then his grandfather that died a while back sent him something through the mail. I guess due to like how old he is. It's supposed to come to the mail at this certain time, and it's an Omeo Mystic like kit, and he gets put under like a magic spell, where now bad girls like delinquent women actually start being attracted to him and fall in love. But here's the thing: it might sound like a weird harem thing. It is, but it turns that kind of genre on its head a little bit, because it shows Rokudo. He like this one girl named Rana Himawari, who is like basically a monster. Like not like a monster, but like she fights. Like when she fights, she literally doesn't leave anybody standing. She beats them to bloody pulps. And she's like almost like the strongest being on the planet. And basically like when Rokudo is around, she's like all giddy and bubbly, and then when Rokudo's not around, she's like not happy about it. That's like the funny part. But then Rokudo actually starts training and starts getting respect of all of his old bullies. He starts getting the respect of them, and like. And he starts training and getting stronger and stuff. It's really cool. It's sort of like the weakling, like the underdog rising up type of story too. It's not just a weird like harem manga.
Okay.
I really would recommend this one. Like I blazed through this manga. It's that good.
Okay. I can give it a good
looks.
A good college try.
Yeah, you should. I really do recommend it. Like, if you don't mind harem, and if you like delinquents, and if you like the underdog rising up type of manga, I think this one would be a good choice.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'll recommend one more before we end this mini. Here's one. Futari no Taisei.
Futari no Taisei?
Yes. It is. I feel like it's this generation's Hikaru no Go. This manga is basically this generation's Hikaru no Go.
Okay.
Taisei Amano is is technically like this like interconjoined twin. Or during the day he's Tai, and then during that night he's Sei. But it's like he plays shogi. You know what I mean? And it deals with the struggle between the two. Yeah, I mean,
they both play shogi, or only the one plays?
One plays, but like they play each other, and it starts get the one into shogi again.
Okay.
Like, Sei is the one who wants to just be a musician and all that, and Tai wants to be wants to play shogi. But then they combine each other to play shogi together as one being.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's really interesting. You know, and I believe it's this generation's Hikaru no Go. And the creator, Fukuta Kentaro, I'm kind of a big fan of his work ever since he started. Like, I own two of his work already. Devilly Man and Shinigiwa, which are really good manga, but they're not, like, fully licensed or translated online. But Futari no Taisei is available to read. You can read it in English on Manga Plus, or even through online as well, other means online as well. And it gets updated every week. And I feel like this is one I really hope doesn't get canceled. Because, like, I don't know. Like, there hasn't been good manga about, like, too many good manga about people playing shogi, like old traditional Japanese games like that, since like Hikaru no Go.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah.
And
I mean, there's been several. There are more anime about shogi than playing Go.
I know that, but like to like being close to being like Hikaru no Go, there hasn't been one since until Futari no Taisei, which I feel it has very strong Hikaru no Go vibes to it.
Okay.
And I really would recommend this one as well. Like, so like, what do you think? What do you think of all the ones I recommended you? Like, which one?
I will definitely give them a look.
Which one are you seem the more excited about? Like,
the more excited about probably the last one, the one about Go. The like Hikaru no Go, yeah. Just because I really like. Yeah, I really like. So I will definitely, if it's any. Then, like you say, then I will definitely give that a look. See if you're full of crap or not.
It has. It's not exactly like Hikaru no Go.
Well, yeah, obviously, it's not going to be exactly the same. But
it has Hikaru no Go vibes to it, and like
I will definitely give that a look.
It gives a nostalgic feeling of Hikaru no Go.
Yeah. I'm going to be completely honest with you, Kyle. One Piece is a good manga, a good anime, but to anybody out there that wants to start picking up either version of One Piece, task and a half to try and get through. So
yeah,
I don't know.
That's
why would be willing to do that.
That's why for the podcast, I'm saving One Piece for like a year or two later.
Yeah, it's going to take a long time to get through. So
yeah, that's why I'm saving One Piece for our podcast.
A rainy day, a rainy year.
Yeah, well, not just a rainy year. Just like I really want to make sure we do a bunch of at least a few series each, a couple series each before we tackle something that is big as One Piece. Yeah, I mean,
yeah. the series about the guy eating the hand of the evil demon spirit and gaining power. That sounds interesting. That sounds like something that's right up my alley. So I'll probably give that one.
Yeah,
I'll give that one give that one a try.
That one's good. That one is good. It's only currently 6 or 7 volumes, so it's not. That's a little less of a read. And Futari no Taisei, there's only like right now currently out 1 volume, but there's still but it updates every week. So I mean,
yeah,
there's currently 20 something chapters right now.
Okay, I mean that's not terrible. I can do that. That's doable. And what was the other one? Stars or Baystars?
Baystars, yeah.
Baystars is a series that I have heard about. I don't know if the anime is out yet, or if there's
it's coming out later. It's coming out in October at some point.
Yeah, I heard mention of the anime. There's I'm not really too interested in it.
I know,
but I mean,
it's one of those ones like the anthropomorphic animals, thing. You kind of have to like put that aside a little bit.
Yeah,
like you kind of have.
That's not a problem. Like I got no problem with the furry community, but it's just not my bag of tea. So.
No, not me either. It's just like but like if you saw these people as like these characters as real people, in a sense, beyond like the animal shit, the actual like real world animal shit, like then you'll see why it's good. Like you can feel the struggles and.
Yeah, I might give that one a try. If I do, it'll be after the other 2. So. Yeah. That's where I stand on that.
What about Rokudo no Onna-tachi? Is that like the one you're not gonna like? Is that the one that you're not too sure about either, or like?
Is that the harem one?
Yeah.
Probably not. I mean, I was a big fan of Tenchi Muyo, and
it does have a Tenchi Muyo feel, but like
I know Tenchi Muyo is
it's technically harem.
I do know like there are the earlier seasons are pretty good, and then the later seasons get more harem-y.
Oh, but the one Tenchi Muyo series I hate is Tenchi Muyo. I hate that one.
I've heard bad things, but I've heard I liked Tenchi Muyo. Let me rephrase. I liked Tenchi Muyo when I was
younger,
and I first discovered anime, and I didn't know what harem was.
Tenchi
Muyo. Now that I'm older and have more experience in the field of anime, I have been thinking about going back and rewatching Tenchi Muyo, but I don't know if I would be as interested as I was when I was a kid. So. This series you're recommending to me now, that's kind of a harem. I don't know if it will hold my interest. It's your least
priority on this list.
Yeah, it'll probably be if I finish everything else, I'll look at it. But other than that, I doubt I'll go out of my way.
I could see that. That's why I said it might not be for you, but a lot of the I will say like a lot of the fights and stuff and like how the main character kind of rises up is really good. That stuff like if put aside the harem part, you know what I mean? Because let's face facts, like Weekly Shonen Champion doesn't have like a lot of manga like that isn't harem. That there's currently I believe there's 3 series running that is technically a harem manga. That are technically harem.
Okay.
Because they're one of the magazines that say look, sex sells. They're one of the manga magazines that will have an idol on the cover and most of the time. instead of promoting their own manga like Jump would always just have their manga on the cover of the magazine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Instead of some whatever idol's popular. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I mean? And that's one of my problems with a lot of manga magazines. Like, even 2 of the big 3 do it too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, Shonen Magazine and Weekly Shonen Magazine and Weekly Shonen Sunday do it too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that kind of bothers me. Not like, hey, like I like my TNA as much as the next person. But, like,
there's a limit.
Yeah, there is a limit, and I'd rather have my magazine, like, my manga magazine, promote its manga more than whatever random idol that's gonna be old news probably later, you know?
Yeah, old news next week.
Yeah, or, like, and it kind of dates the like
the series,
the magazine a little bit too. It'll date that. It'll kind of date it too. No offense to the idol girls. You know what I mean? No offense to them. I mean, and no offense to who's into
they're good at what they do. They're good enough to get their own manga series.
No, it's not even getting their own manga series. It's just they just have the actual photo of the idol, and they'll have like photo galleries and stuff, like a photo interview or galleries and stuff like that. It's not idol series that you get a manga series. It's just they actually just put the idol on the cover of the magazine, and their manga is like a footnote. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like, that's what I mean. Like, even the 2 of the big 3 magazines do it too. So it's not just Shonen Champion that does it, but they're the biggest. They're one of the bigger offenders of it, I would say.
Okay.
But other than that, yeah, I recommend. I really want everybody to read some of these manga. They're really good. And with One Piece, you kind of have to take your time with.
Yeah, you gotta put effort into that.
Yeah, you gotta
commit to that.
Yeah, because here's the thing: with One Piece, I was committed to that since when it came to the U.S.
Yeah.
Since the manga came to the States. So, I mean,
just watching the anime, I tried. I've tried on and off again trying to watch it for years, but probably I finally sat down and started watching it last year. I got up to, if anybody that knows anything about the series, I got up to just before art, and I to keep watching it because I just don't care enough. So that's not. Like I said, it is good and everything. I think really it came down to it was out for 1 week, and I with it, and then when I got my internet back, I didn't feel like picking it back up again. But it's I stand on that. So it's not bad at all. It is good in its own way. It is just it is a lot to get through.
Yeah, I will admit, and I get even One Piece being the biggest manga, is the biggest selling manga in the world right now. I can even see it's slowly, the sales are slowly dipping, but it's still not it's not hurting One Piece in any way. But sales are slowly dipping because of people not wanting to go through that entire.
It's just too much, man.
It is way too much.
There's a reason why books stop at trilogies. It gets too much too quickly.
Yeah, but here's the thing: One Piece saved Weekly Shonen Jump.
I don't deny that.
Yeah, it saved Weekly Shonen Jump because, in the 90s, Dragon Ball ended. Slam Dunk ended, and some of the bigger manga ended during that time. Yeah, I mean, the ones during their golden age of the magazine, as they call it, during the 80s, the late 70s, late 70s to the 80s was their golden age. You know what I mean? Until the mid 90s was really big because some of the best manga started, JoJo, Hokuto no Ken was around. A lot of good manga was around that time. So yeah, I mean, when One Piece came out, I mean, it was kind of a big hit, and that's what saved Jump from literally closing their doors. Literally pretty much stopping the magazine was One Piece.
I can understand that.
Yeah. It was One Piece, three manga technically. One Piece, Hunter x Hunter, and Sekimatsu Leader-den Tekeshi were their big three at the time. And the funny thing is One Piece, One Piece is gonna outlive every manga currently in Jump.
Yeah, I mean, it is their longest running series.
Currently, yeah, it's currently the longest running. If we're going by currently still going, but the longest running series ever is Kochikame.
Right.
With 200 volumes. If you want to talk about an endurance test.
I mean, One Piece is getting up there. It's getting close.
Yeah, but I would say the next manga that would hit that, out of the two magazines I read, would be Baki the Grappler.
Okay.
Would be Baki would hit that 200 mark.
I always forget that Baki the Grappler is still going. I thought that finished a while ago.
Well, no, because the Baki franchise changes its name every new series.
Okay.
There's Baki the Grappler, there's Baki, there's Hamabaki, Baki Do, with the kanji for Baki, and then Do. And then there's the katakana Baki Do, which is the current Baki series. And that's in the high hundreds right now.
Right.
All together, the Baki franchise is in the high hundreds. I mean, so that's probably either that or JoJo is probably gonna hit. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is gonna hit the 200 mark.
I know JoJo's really up there. I mean, I know JoJo's not going to die anytime soon. It's got quite the following behind it.
Oh yeah, ever since it got boosted up ever since the anime adaptation happened.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, and there's still JoJo memes to this day.
They will never die.
Yeah, exactly. But anyways,
well, before since you're it's probably I don't know if I want to. I'm not going to say this is something super incredible or anything like that.
Yeah.
Mainly because I don't know how the manga is. It's the anime. But it's an anime that came out several years ago. It's called Ghost 7.
Oh, yeah, Ghost 7. I actually looked up the manga for that. You know what? You want to know something funny about that is?
Sure.
I'm going to tell you something funny. The manga is actually geared towards adult women.
Really?
Yes. It's in Zero Sum Magazine. It was in Zero Sum Magazine, and it was it was geared towards it's normal. That magazine's normal demographic is geared towards adult women. But that manga 07 Ghost, it has been said that it transcends its it's one of those manga that transcends its normal demographic, where like a lot of different demographics will read it.
Yeah.
Like, because it has elements of being a josei manga. It has, that's adult women. It has elements of being a shonen manga. You know what I mean?
I mean, that's what I would have pegged it as. It's very shonen in my eyes.
But no, it's actually zero sum, which is for adult women.
Okay, then. The more you know.
Which, you've seen the Sayuki manga. Sayuki, right?
Yeah.
That's also in there, too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the various Sayuki series is in there. So, like...
okay.
Yeah, that's also part of that. So usually it's all over, like, that magazine, even though it's the target demographic is adult women, like, a lot of their manga is kind of all over the place in genre wise, in demographic wise, though. Like, when I looked up Zero Ghost, I was like, yeah, I can see it. Like, it is very shonen-esque.
Yeah. I mean, the main character was a kid who was raised at a church, but then, like, his father was killed, and he was military based as to be a soldier, and he forgot his past and everything like that. And then, like, the story takes place with him as a young adult, and he's slowly starting to remember his past again, and he doesn't know who he is or what he's doing or anything. He escapes the military base and ends up at this church. This church is like its own city, basically. The military can't, like, chase after him because anybody that's in that area has, like, thing.
Yeah,
like, the military, there's a bunch of, like, going around. The military can't just go in there and get them. They go by, like, the laws of the land and whatnot. But then there's also, like, all this stuff happening at the church. Like, there's this thing about, like, this god of evil, darkness, and everything cursed the land, and then there was these 7 ghosts that go down and seal the evil god and whatnot. And then so there are 7 bishops that, like, 7 bishops of the church, and they are each chosen by, like, they are basically one of the 7 ghosts and everything, and they each have their own MacGuffinry and whatnot, and then the main character ends up in the middle of this whole, like, religious political battle and all this stuff. And I've been rewatching the anime the last couple of days, and I still have yet to actually go through and look at the manga myself. But I'm going to. I plan to.
I read a couple chapters of it. It's pretty good, and I would definitely do that.
Yeah, I'm definitely. I don't know if after Blazer Drive, I might choose to go with seven ghosts.
Because here's the thing,
something else. But
I thought you did say you wanted to do the Gray Man after, but I think you should wait because I know D Gray Man's like your all time favorite.
D Gray Man is the best manga, and read it and then watch the series and then watch the new series and then get mad about the fact that the new series doesn't continue very far, and then go back to the second time because it's just that good. And if you don't like, it's wrong.
I would say I would say you should, like, since with One Piece I'm also waiting to do One Piece, like, later, since One Piece is my all-time favorite, I'm waiting for a year to tackle that. Like, you don't have to wait a year to do D Gray Man. I don't care. You can pick it right after Blazer Drive. But
Kyle,
I would recommend.
There are so many things that I want. A little peek behind the curtain, a little spoiler alert. Like, Ghosts, we got D Gray Man, there's Pokemon, like there's a lot of stuff that I want to get through. So I don't know what's my next pick gonna be, but I'm thinking Seven Ghosts will probably be it.
Well, most likely.
Most likely. After Blazer Drive, that is. But either way, I definitely do recommend that.
I'm thinking about setting up like some rules for the podcast for anybody. If later on we do get people who want to join the podcast as well later, but I don't think so far. But like I'm thinking of like first off, like if a series, I'm gonna say is like if a series is like goes on a lot of hiatuses, like and it's a long time hiatuses.
Yeah.
I think you could also pick, like, when you finish that, you could pick another manga until it continues. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I can be fine with that.
Like, I was thinking also, like, if your manga is longer than 20 volumes, but it has to be continuously going.
Right.
If your manga is longer than 20 volumes, like, I would say past 40. Then you could do like another shorter pick in between, I think.
Okay, I'd be fine with that.
Yeah. But it has to pass like 40.
All right.
I think. Like
challenge accepted. I'll find one that does that.
Well, good luck actually. There's quite a few. And the one we don't really like the most is past 40.
Yeah.
Which it's Bleach. I'm sorry.
It's Bleach.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Bleach is not that good.
Okay, another disclaimer just going to throw out there. I do actually, but like the beginning of Bleach, towards the end, it just goes downhill.
Yeah,
but,
it does.
Now that I've seen it all, I've read it all. It's just they had the perfect ending and they just fucked it up. But what are you gonna do? You can't. I'm sure the authors are kicking themselves in the ass already. If they're not, they should be.
Well, no, like, the ending to Bleach is one of those ones where it's like he wanted the next generation ending type thing. He wanted to do that.
He had it, and then he let it go.
Yeah.
That we can have at a later date when that Forsaken Day happens.
I know that day that when Bleach is on our wheel, it comes up.
When that wheel Forsaken gives us the shittiest anime it can.
Bleach, which Bleach I say has. No, Naruto still has the worst. In anime-wise, I still say Naruto has the worst filler.
Worst filler? Yeah, I can agree with that.
Like, Bleach is okay.
I don't know. Inuyasha's filler is pretty bad.
Yeah,
but,
I did.
Naruto has more. As Naruto still wins in the end.
Yeah, Naruto. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Naruto's filler was bad.
I mean, the series ended at the Sasuke Naruto fight filler, so literally that's like, what, 400 episodes? Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, they did a lot of filler. So they can keep going.
Yeah. That's not even counting Shippuden, that's just regular base Naruto.
Yeah, they try to separate the two so they can have more time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right, because that is just regular, just base Naruto is just, I don't know, it's like, One Piece still has the best filler.
Sure. I'll give it that hat. It can wear it.
No, it does, actually. Like, even Oda himself, like, the creator Eiichiro Oda himself like comes up with a lot of the filler stuff. So, and even like some of the filler comes from like in the manga. There's a thing called there's titles the title pages of each chapter contains a little mini story inside them as well. So that's where a lot of the filler comes from. Just those like mini like chapter title stories. You know?
Yeah.
So like that's where a good chunk of the filler comes from.
The more you know. That's pretty cool.
Well, okay, before we sign off here, so is there anything else you want to talk? Anything else you want to say about any manga or any of the manga that I recommended?
Nope.
Or anyone you want to recommend besides 7-Zero Ghosts?
D Gray Man still the best. That's about it.
All right. I'm Kyle the Otaku Husband, and that's been Matt. And we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
よし、君は何食べる？
パンケーキ。
嘘！僕がパンケーキなの知ってるだろ？
そんなの知らない。
二人ともパンケーキはまずい。格好悪すぎる。ペアルックのカップルの一歩手前だ。
じゃあプチパンケーキ。
いいね、愛してるよ。15対9。どうも。
朝飯食ってきたんだけど、もうパンケーキがめちゃうま。
なあ、それ僕のシロップじゃない？
ああ。そうだ。
マイシロップないの？
借りたの。
ああ、すみません。それどうしました？
どうしたのよ。
別に大したことじゃない。
いいから言ってよ。
ロッカールームでシャワー浴びてたら急に催しちゃってんで。
おっと、やばい。
向かいのシャワーにいたやつに見られたみたい。すごい顔してたから。
じゃあシャワーでおしっこしたの？
ああ、だから何？みんなやってるって。
シャワーでやる？
なあ、まさか。
あんたは？
俺は湯船だ。
どういう方？いつそうなったの？
いつかすると思ってた。母さんは無理だと言い張ったがな。
あなた声が大きすぎる。
どこが大きいんだ。
鼓膜が破れそう。
彼よ。
どうも。
シュワちゃん？
ゆうちゃん、あれにね、